Welcome to this episode of Blended, Blessed, and Always a Mess. I'm Aric.
And I'm Angie.
We are married with a ton of kids.
We have 6 kids total. He has 3 and I have 3.
My name's Hallie and I love riding horses.
I'm Lexi and I love agriculture.
My name's Carter and I love eating.
My name's Chase and I love lifting weights.
My name's Summer and I love spending my parents' money.
I'm Dane and I love baseball.
Our show is about our blended, blessed, and always a mess life. And our hope is if you find yourself in the same situation we are in, that by sharing our story, all the fun and all the mess, the challenges we are experiencing, it will give you some inspirations, laughs, and community, knowing you are not alone in this mess.
We appreciate you spending time with us. Let's dive in.
Welcome to this week's episode of Blended, Blessed, and Always a Mess, where Angie and I are excited because we finally have gotten the last 2 crew members semi on board with doing the podcast.
Yeah, I'm not sure that they're super pumped. We might have had to bribe them a little bit by saying that we're not going to get in deep convos. We're just going to keep it fun so our listeners can get to know Carter and Sommer. So we're just going to do some fun questions.
Yeah, and one of those things where first we tried to get Carter on, he was like, no. Tried to get Summer on, she's like, no. We're like, all right, what if you guys did it together? And so here we are. And I will say, like, these 2 are super fun.
Yeah, the 2 most fun in the family.
Agreed.
Okay, it sounds like Hallie now. I'm better than everyone is what she kept saying. They are super fun. Life of the party in a lot of ways. All the kids can be. But they are our partiers. And if you listen to the intro, Carter likes to eat, but he also loves to play sports. Summer likes to shop. She also loves to play sports.
Can I just say I only picked that because Chase and Dane picked the ones I wanted to pick?
Which was what? Working out?
And baseball.
And baseball, yeah. Thank you.
I just got stuck with that.
Thank you for being different. We appreciate it. So nothing today. We'll try not to do anything that is too into your feelings because I'm about to get into my feelings. Somebody sing that? There's a singer, right? That's a song.
It's Drake.
It's Drake?
But that's not how it goes.
Oh, how's it go?
I'm not singing it.
Okay. But I knew that somebody's about to get into their feelings. Is that like that Call Me song?
That's enough.
No, okay. All right. That's enough. All right. Let's get into it. Into the fun. We promised a bunch of fun questions. I think we'll get there and see if you can learn a little bit more about Carter and Sommer. Why don't you guys tell everybody, first of all, how old you are currently and what grade you are in school?
My name's Carter. I'm 16 and I'm a junior.
Thank you.
I'm 13 and I'm in 8th grade.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Lightning round.
All right, guys and gals. If you could pick a new name for yourself, what would it be?
LeBron. 'Cause he's the best ever. It's not even close.
LeBron Bremer. All right.
Okay, Jordan's
Don't
way
shut
better.
up.
He's way better. Summer.
I would keep my name because I just like it the way it is. And I don't know what my other name would be, so.
All right. Well, hey, I killed that naming you, right? Summer B. Summer Brienne.
I would change my middle name.
Oh, you would?
To what?
A basic name, like
Basic.
like Marie or something.
Summer Marie. All right. But I'm going to call you Summer B.
Summer Marie. I'm trying to think what else could go with it. Summer Ann, Summer Sue.
No.
No, it's all Summer Sue over there. No? Okay, guess not. All right, here's a good one. Best piece of advice that you've ever received from a parent. Could be a bonus parent, could be your actual parent. What you got?
If you say, you might have to help me, but it's like, if you say you can't, you can, or something like that.
If you say you can't, you can't.
Yeah, so if you say you can, you're...
Then you can.
No, it is.
If you say you can't, you're right. Or something.
I'm glad we're all really
word
good
for word,
at that.
I don't know what it is, but...
If you say you can't, you're right.
If you say you can or you can't, you're right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Summer's got it.
Nailed it.
Again.
First try.
Took us a minute to get there, but got it. Summer, what's some good advice that you have gotten?
Mom has always just told me to not care what people think, so...
How's that going for you?
And why don't you want to be on the podcast?
Okay, guys.
Summer's concern with the podcast is that her friends listen, and so she's afraid of what's going to happen, which Chase was a little worried about that too. I mean, I totally get it. You know, it's scary to put yourself out there occasionally, and then when your parents are over here putting it all out there. Wait, for the record, we do try to clean it up weekly so that we're not spilling everything in your lives to make you uncomfortable to the world, right? We aren't trying to do that. So, next question. This is a scary one.
If you were the parent, which rule would you get rid of for good?
Curfews.
Party
no
all
curfews. No curfews ever.
And party all night, you said?
Yeah.
How do you think that works, guys? I mean, for real.
I'll just shoot you a text, be like, I'm not coming home until like 3 in the morning.
This does not seem like a good plan. Summer, why is party all night? What are you going to do? How are you going to make a living if you party all night?
I'll have a side job. And I'll just throw a rager here every single night.
What is happening?
Please send help.
I'm not surprised that these are their answers. And we asked the question, what rule would you get rid of for good? But there's no way you're ever coming home at 3 a.m., okay? I'll be hunting you down long before that, son. You
You should catch me.
We'll just, since this is recorded, when they have kids, we'll just replay it.
Ooh, I like it. All comes back to bite you in the backside.
All right. You guys ready for the next one?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
If you were going to pick a tattoo for a parent, what would it be?
This is pretty easy.
Summer, pick wisely.
My name on your back.
LeBron or Carter?
Carter, parentheses, LeBron.
On Angie's back, not mine.
No, both.
Oh my gosh.
Either that or I'd get on your forehead.
Do you even like us? Or what is happening? Summer, a tattoo for any of your parents. What would it be?
Something that says I'm mom's favorite.
Okay, so basically Summer's mom's favorite, it would be on your mom. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Each of you are highly active with friends and with sports. So what is an accomplishment that each of you is proud of?
Just last year I won MVP on my baseball team. And that's probably what I'm most proud of because I worked for it a lot during the season.
And you were just a sophomore.
Yeah.
And you guys had a good season. And I would say this, I was really proud of you because you did work all off season. You know, I saw how much work you put in with a hitting coach and you were going to the gym all the time, extra work, whether that was with me or your buddy Anthony. Like you really put in the work, and then you saw over the course of the season how that was reflected in your performance, and then, you know, awards that you won throughout the season, whether it was, you know, all conference awards, things like that. It was cool to see, and I was super proud of you. So yeah, that's awesome. Summer, what about you? I can think immediately of one I'm super proud of. Let's see if it matches.
I went to conference for hurdles, 400 and 4x4, and my 4x4 won first in conference.
Yeah, that was amazing. Amazing to watch because something you didn't mention is it was your very first time doing track. You and Chase both, and you instantly found your sweet spot in the 400. It's pretty amazing. What about your hurdle story?
We can pass on that.
I think it's a great story.
You know about my hurdle story in districts, right?
Right.
I fell.
Yeah. And then what's your hurdle story?
Well, the first time I ever did hurdles, I fell too.
Yeah. And then what'd you guys do? You got back up.
Yeah, and
We
I would have
finished.
PR'd, but I didn't because I fell down.
Yeah. It's a great life lesson for each of you. I would say this summer, I can still vividly remember we were in Tipton, Missouri that night watching you run for conference, videoed the whole thing, and you were the last leg of your relay team. And you came into that and you had to make up some serious ground to win that. And you turned on the jets in the last half of the lap. And to watch you, like, the determination where you passed the girl and won conference was so freaking cool. I mean, it was super fun to watch.
Yeah, I've used the story of falling on the hurdles multiple times, even at work, because it's such a great analogy for work, for life, and just general, is that there are so many times you're going to fall. You're going to crack your ass or butt or whatever. Can I even say that on here? That's what happened to Carter. I mean, but like in summer too, her very first time doing hurdles, and she was so determined to win. And what was it, their first hurdle? Second hurdle, and she completely face planted almost, but got back up.
Loser!
That is real life here. And so she got right back up and finished in tears, but like, Summer, that's real. She's rolling her eyes at me like, oh my God, don't say that. But like, that's life. That happens to us at work, right? We fail, we get upset, we get frustrated, but it's all about getting back up. So that's great for both of you, right? Both fell, both get back up and hyperachieve.
I've watched so many times over the years the scene from Rocky Balboa, which is the 6th film, where
You're going to say where he's talking to his son.
he's
I
talking
already
to his
know what you're
son.
saying.
Yeah. And he's saying it's not about how hard you can get hit and get knocked down. It's about how hard you can get hit and get back up again. That's how winning is done. And it's true. Like, you get knocked down over and over again in life. As long as you get back up, you're winning. I mean, it's when you stay down that things start to go south. And I think that's one of the reasons why I love sports so much, is because you're not going to win every time, like LeBron doesn't, but Michael Jordan did. And so it's one of those things where,
buddy.
and so it's one of those things where, you know, in life, you're going to get knocked down, and sports is a great metaphor for that, because you get back up. And just since this past year, I mean, you had a great baseball season, Carter, but you've been in the gym all summer long. You've been hitting all summer long.
Well, baseball, you fail more than you succeed.
Yeah, 300 hitter gets out 7 out of 10 times. But yeah, 300 hitter is one of the best hitters on the team. So you're 100%.
400 hitter.
I'm glad you had a 400.
Sorry, I had to say that.
Super proud of you. So yeah, I mean, really cool. And you're going to get shots on goal in soccer, right? You're not going to make all of them, but when you do, those are the things that feel like you're winning, and all the practice pays off, which I use that as a reference because earlier tonight, Summer and I went over to the soccer field, and Dane went and helped us just practice shooting on goal, because it's all repetition, right? Over and over and over again. Sometimes you're going to miss, but the more you practice it, the more often you're going to make the shot. And so super proud of you guys and your accomplishments in that regard. This is an interesting question, actually. Are you a leader or are you a follower?
I feel like I'm more kind of lead by example, not like by my words. I don't talk a whole lot in like public places or like to my teams, but they just see me doing stuff when nobody's watching or stuff like that.
Yeah, I think you get that from your Papa Jim, my dad. He was that way. He was a lead by example guy. And him and I had so many arguments over it because I was a lead with my mouth guy. And you and I do a lot of the same things on a baseball field where we're doing things successfully. You're very quiet about what you're doing, and I was very loud about what I was doing. And so I think that you're right. You're a silent leader. And it's kind of fun right now watching how that role takes on in the house, because, you know, you've always grown up with your sister, Lexi, and now that she's out in an apartment, this is your first time being like the leader of our house. And so you're the leader of our at-home crew right now with Summer and Chase and Dane. And we're kind of all just waiting to see how it works. And I do think the kids look up to you and want to know what Carter's doing, kind of know what is coming next. I don't know how you feel about that.
No, I mean, I think tonight's a great example. Chase wanted Carter to take him to the gym tonight. So Carter's like, yeah, that's fine if you finish my mowing part. So Carter's inside eating dinner, and Chase is finishing up. So then those two boys went to the gym together. So it's a leadership.
I milked that one out.
I know.
I ate a lot. And then I went to the bathroom. And the yard was
a little TV.
The yard was pretty much done when I came outside.
Hey, that's what leaders do.
You delegated. You delegated well, and you ate well. Summer, what about you? What do you think, leader or a follower?
Probably a leader, because Mom's a leader, so.
Oh, I like it. I mean, you're very active, and you have a lot of friends, and I feel like a lot of times people gravitate towards you. I really do think that. I mean, you have natural leadership ability, you have natural sales abilities, for crying out loud.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Summer has a way of negotiating whatever she wants to have happen.
I buy her things I would buy no one. And I'm like, what the hell just happened? How did she get me to buy her that? I'm such a hard butt when it comes to things like that. And then Summer can get me to buy her stuff. And it's just like, what just happened?
All right, you guys ready for the next question?
Yeah.
I think our listeners probably have already figured this one out, but which one of you do you think likes to party the most?
Me.
Summer, you think you party the most?
Wrong.
Carter?
Wrong.
How so?
Okay, well, Carter goes to more parties than me, but I have more fun.
There's no way to prove that.
What's fun? How do you know that you're having fun?
More entertaining.
More entertaining.
That's not true.
That is
true. You think
true.
you entertain the most?
No, I don't. I'm not saying I entertain, but I was told that I was the life of prom. So.
Okay,
Wow.
Summer, what do you have on that one?
Well, I can tell that boosted his confidence, but I don't
Speechless.
Speechless.
Okay, well, I also don't go to parties like you.
Well, you're 13, so that's good.
Exactly.
Yeah, thank God.
Well, not yet, but.
Not yet.
But let's just say this. For anybody listening at home, I would say they are easily our two biggest life of the party kids. Social butterflies. Where Carter's like, I don't like people. He's always around people. People always want to hang out with Carter. He's life of the party. Summer has always got like girls want to hang out, come over, her go over there. They talk about what college they're going to go to based on how big of a party school it is. Am I right?
That's not entirely true, really.
Hotty toddy.
Hotty toddy.
Hotty toddy. Someone wants to go to Ole Miss and party it up. We're okay with that. Football Saturdays down there is supposed to be legit. What were you going to say, Carter?
I'd go anywhere. I don't care.
You'd go anywhere.
You would make the party.
Yeah.
But it's really just because you want to play baseball. So.
I'd bring the party there.
Oh my God.
Oh, you guys are going to have to go to church.
All right, so what is a bucket list item for each of you?
I'd want to go to like an all-star game, any of them really, like baseball, basketball, football, or like the home run derby, or any of that kind of stuff. I think that's pretty cool.
Trust see all the greats in one place.
Yeah.
That's cool. Summer B, what you think?
I want to go skydiving.
Oh.
Or like go to Chicago or Dubai or however you say that, because I see like pictures of it and it looks so pretty.
Chicago and Dubai are two pretty different places.
Not even the same continent.
What?
That's okay. I mean, I'm just saying they're two different places at all. Let me ask you this. Who do you want to go skydiving with?
Eric, because Mom would not go.
I don't know.
I'm terrified of heights, but I've always thought I might want to skydive. I went skydiving. I went Rocky Mountain climbing. I went 2.7 seconds.
Okay.
You're sick. Don't be drinking my water.
He's sick?
On a bull named Fu Manchu.
Who's that one by?
Tim McGraw.
Oh,
There you go. See?
Fun fact, Fu Manchu wasn't a bull riding bull.
Oh, what was Fu Manchu?
He was a market animal bull.
What is? I don't even know what that means.
Like,
Yeah,
you know how
market
we showed steers?
Oh, yeah.
He was like the best bull.
Oh, but they didn't ride him?
No, he wasn't like a...
Oh.
People didn't ride Fu Manchu.
I didn't know that.
I feel like we just got ripped off from a 7-week #1 single for Tim McGraw signature song.
I mean, unless there was two Fu Manchus, but...
I mean, there might have
I
been.
thought Fu Manchu was like facial hair.
It is. But there's a bull named Fu Manchu.
Okay, well, learn that.
All right. Okay, Summer, do you have another bucket list item?
Yeah, go to a Coldplay concert.
Oh, Coldplay.
Wow,
Really?
why Coldplay? Chris Martin fan?
What? We're not talking about the same thing.
What's Coldplay then?
It's like this band, I think. I don't even know if it's a band or if it's one
You
person.
don't even know who that is.
Chris
But,
Martin's
like-
the lead singer of Coldplay.
Okay, can we take out that? Okay, anyways,
Yeah.
Okay, so I see like all these videos and I love their songs, but I see all these videos of like the lights, because like when you go to one of the concerts, you get like one of these armbands. When they play music, it lights up and like everyone has them, so it's like lights everywhere.
Really? I have
Yeah.
not seen
I would
that.
totally do a Coldplay
Lexi went to a
concert.
Taylor Swift concert and they had those.
Oh, really?
When you walk in, they give you a wristband and it lights up to like the beat.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
want to
cool.
go see Tay Tay.
I will too.
All right.
All right, we're adding that to the list.
Love it. Okay, if you guys had, what's one thing you've done that you felt like was super courageous?
I mean, if it's just like little things. I don't know if I know a big thing. Just like being the guy in the friend group where you're like, I don't know if we should do that. Or-
Really? You're that guy?
I mean, I don't want to be the guy that's like, let's go, flip a car into a creek or something. But
You've done that.
yeah, I know. That was an accident. But like, I just feel like I'm just kind of like we actually talked about this at school today. Like me and two of my other friends are like the three branches of government. Like our teacher had us like see if we could divide this up into three people. And my friend was like the rule maker, the guy that has the ideas. The next one's like the enforcer, like, yeah, we should do that. And then there's like I think it's judicial is what I was. And he's like, maybe that's not the best idea. That makes
The most sense. Common sense.
Yeah. God, I can't think of the word. Policies, like, kind of fixes
That
things.
gives me the warm fuzzies. There's hope.
You're telling me
No.
that you're the guy when the things are going down, it's like, hey guys, maybe we shouldn't do this.
I could kind of see it.
Can I
want
say?
that
Can I
to
say
be
the
right.
friends' names?
I don't care.
Haven is the guy that's like, yeah, we should go do something stupid. Hunter's like, yeah, I'm with you. And I'm like, I don't know if that's the best idea ever.
Really? I mean, I'm proud of you. I mean, it makes me feel like we've done somewhat of a good job here. But no, I thought you were the one that was like, hey, guys,
Let's try it.
Let's go see what happens.
No.
So I'm actually thrilled about this. This is a shocking positive development that has occurred in this
Or like
podcast.
one time my friend wanted to hit a golf ball out of my other friend's butt. Two different friends. But we did it anyway.
Even though it was against policy.
Yeah, it was against policy.
Did they miss or?
No, he hit it.
Oh my God. Summer, what is something courageous that you've done?
I can't really think of anything, but I've gone in the exit side of Target.
Oh dear God. That is pretty brave. I will say. It's breaking the rule. Oh my God. Get it together over here.
I mean, that's their bravery. Going through the exit door. You're a rebel.
Classic Summer.
That is awesome. All right, here's a would you rather question. I'm interested in the answer to this one. What do you think?
Would you rather sleep with handcuffs or a bike helmet?
Handcuffs.
Handcuffs.
That's so easy.
With your hands
You guys didn't put a lot of
cuffed
thought into
together?
this one.
Yeah, that's not.
When I sleep,
that's
I
so
feel like I
easy.
sleep with my hands.
Yeah,
like,
same.
They're both putting their hands by their head like they're little babies.
I sleep like this, or I sleep like, I don't know, like this, or...
You do sleep with your arms
What if you
crossed.
wanted to cover up? Like, how are you going to pull the covers up?
With your feet.
Okay, I gotta tell you the story. One time when I was about 16 or 17 years old. Now, this is back when you had the traditional home phone, right? And at this point in time, we had a living room phone, a kitchen phone, and my parents, myself, and my sister Jill all had a phone in our rooms at this point. So I had a phone next to my bed, and it was a Saturday morning, and somehow, some way, I had fallen asleep on my stomach with my arms underneath me.
Ow.
So I wake up to the phone ringing, and apparently no one was home. It just kept ringing, but my arms were asleep. So I couldn't roll over, right? So I'm just like trying to like figure out, I'm getting momentum going each way. And all of a sudden I finally roll to one side and my arm flies over and hits the phone, but it's still asleep. I can't even use it. So I just like knock the phone with it to where it's off the hanger. And then I'm like, hello, trying to get these people to answer the phone. And that's what happened one time. That's why I wouldn't want to use handcuffs, is where I was going with that. I know that was really long and winded, but that's why I wouldn't want to use handcuffs, because I would be afraid that my hands would go to sleep and I wouldn't be able to do anything with them.
So you'd rather sleep with the helmet on?
I think I would. I think I
That
could
would
get...
be so
What if you
uncomfortable.
can't breathe?
I can't fall asleep with sunglasses on.
Well, it's not going to be... It's a bike helmet. It's not
Like,
gonna
do
be-
they like rub against the side of your head? So how would like a helmet? That would not be...
Yeah.
It's not going to have a face shield. Honey, what about you? Handcuffs or bike helmet?
Oh, I would have to do the handcuffs because I can't stand my neck being a certain way. Like, I like a flat pillow, so I don't think I could wear a helmet.
We're all thinking the same thing, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
What?
No,
'Cause
I didn't actually listen to that. I zoned out.
What?
I started looking at the wall and I
That
was like,
was really a good justification. That was really a good justification.
We're losing them here. We're losing them. All right. Well,
can we go on the record and say it's 9:45 at night
It is 9:45 at night.
after my first day of dual credit college classes? So.
man, you're only a junior. I'm proud of you. Okay, here we go. Final question
Toot
for
your own
each of
horn.
you. Final question. Pat me on the back. Final question for each of you, and this is what we ask our guests. What is each of your favorite family tradition?
Bro really has to sing after every single word.
Come on, girl. This is a normal day at the house. Favorite family tradition.
Summer vacay.
Is it? Yeah, what do you love about summer vacay?
Just
What's your favorite one, Ben?
last one was really fun. I mean, I had a great time. That was, I mean, we was chill the whole time. We were just riding bikes, doing our own thing. It was a good time. Or Miami.
Oh, you did like that Miami trip we took. We surprised you guys back in February. That was a fun trip, for sure. What's your favorite family tradition, Summer?
I think I should go first. I should have gone first this time because he keeps stealing what I want to say.
Well, let's talk about what you love
You
about
should,
it.
when I get done saying that, you should be like, you should tell them the story about how Everybody was having a bad time.
If you would listen to our podcast.
Listen to the podcast.
We did tell that story.
We have told that story, so we don't have to stop and tell everyone. They already know, Carter.
Okay. Wait, what story?
But maybe you should listen to the podcast.
How there were some disagreements on vacation, and at the end, Carter's like, what? People aren't getting along. I thought this is a blast.
Summer, what about you?
My favorite was family vacation, too, because I love Seaside, and Miami was really fun.
We've been to Seaside a couple of times. What is your favorite part? If nobody's ever been there, it's this part of Florida called 30A. There's several great parts there. Watercolor, Grayton Beach, Rosemary, Alley's Beach, all these great places between Destin and Panama City. What do you guys love so much about that 30A Seaside area?
I think that everything is right there. We could ride a bike to like the beach to get food to our house.
Summer's just like rolling her eyes. He's taking let Summer answer some questions. Carter.
I like about Seaside how, like, we can go, everything's close, and you can go shop. Like, I like to go shopping.
You like to shop?
And then I love going to the beach. It would have been better if the golf cart wasn't broken, but clearly this microphone is, so I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
How do I fix it?
Just put
I got
right
it.
next to that.
Well, it keeps turning.
This is where I wish we were recording this podcast, because what the kids are trying to do, they're trying to figure out how to hold the microphone, move the microphone. It's definitely an interesting experience.
What's that called? Like a new video?
You video it?
A vlog?
A vlog?
No, it's like what Logan Paul does.
It's just
like
a live podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, this is not live.
This will
Thank
never
God.
be live.
Thank God. All right, so that is a little bit with Carter and Summer. You guys want to add anything?
Do you guys have any questions for us? You want to put us in the hot seat?
Yeah.
Oh, who's your favorite kid?
Well, you guys are.
You guys.
Mom, I know who your favorite.
You guys listen to the podcast. You know what Grandma Alice said. Whoever asks.
Then you're our favorite.
Which kid is the best at sports?
Oh, God.
Us.
You guys
are the best.
But if you had to pick one.
I mean, it's going to be everybody.
You're the best at baseball, and you're the best at soccer, Summer.
Look at that. Now, Dane asks tomorrow. I'll tell him it's him. I mean, it's whoever asks in that moment. Next question.
That's fair.
We learned it from Grandma Alice.
Yeah, it's a great life hack.
Which kid do you see yourself in the most?
Oh.
Mom, that's so easy question for you.
It's an easy question. You go first. I'm going to think about it.
Well, what's interesting is I think for each kid at different stages in their life, you see yourself in them, right? So I would say for Hallie, in like her interest of horses, they scare the shit out of me. And so I do not have that in common with her. And she's so brave when it comes to that. So I would say there's sometimes her and I don't have a lot in common with our interests. But now that she's 20 and getting older, then I do see similarities in her and I. Summer, you're my Minnie. When I was exactly like you at your age. Like I see myself in you right now. Now, later in life, we might not be alike. But right now, I also share a love for shopping, so we can kill that together. And, you know, Chase is a boy. I don't know what I have in common with him besides.
You made him.
I made him. I'm so sorry. No, I'm kidding. He looks like me.
He does look a bit like you, for sure. Yeah. I'm with you. Lexi's a girl, right? So I don't know. I mean, I think her and I have the same kind of heart.
I feel like for you, it's almost divided into three ways.
Yeah, I mean, I can see myself in each of you in different ways. For Lexi, I see like we have the same sensitive heart where we like get really emotional about things. We care about a lot of the same things. We want to be protectors in a lot of ways. You know, with you and I, like there's a work ethic about you that I got from my dad that I love. The way your comedic timing comes in reminds me of all the years on the radio. So I love that about you. Could hang out with you all the time because you are life of the party. And then Dane's kind of my Minnie, right? Kind of looks like me. He's Rain Man of baseball like me. So there's, I mean, it's all I see the different ways in all of you, for sure. Any other questions?
Summer, you have any questions?
You can't put me on the spot like that.
Why?
I just came up with three.
I don't know how you come up with those.
You think? You just think about something?
I don't like when you guys are all staring at me, so. What's your favorite thing to see your kids do?
You always say your favorite thing is to watch the
This
kids
is-
live their best life and have fun.
Literally, I would say for me, is I could care less about what I'm doing. But I absolutely love to sit back and watch all the kids like live their best life. I think that's why I love they're bringing the friends over and just doing all kinds of fun stuff like with guys weekend. Love seeing the boys all go hang out together. I just love seeing everybody enjoy life because life is so short that it weighs on me to see people sad. So I just want to see everybody enjoy life. It's my absolute hands down favorite thing.
I think my favorite thing is spending time with each of you, whether that's as a group or individually. And I just know that when I was younger, I didn't do that well enough, like with Carter and Lexi and even Dane for a long time. And then over the last 5 years, I've really tried to just like dive all in on spending as much time with my kids as I can, whether that's going to the soccer field tonight or going to the gym with you guys or the baseball field or going to baseball games or events. And that's really what I love to do, is to spend time with you guys. I mean, that's like my new favorite thing, is to just spend time doing stuff with the kids. And I know that sounds cheesy because you're in here, but it's true. I love spending time with you guys. You're genuinely, while I do have to parent you, you're genuinely my friends. And I love that.
I love seeing that part too. I remember when Aric and I first started dating, I literally could not believe he would ask me this, but he'd be like, do you mind if I go out and play baseball with the boys? And I'm like, why in the world are you asking me that? Like, I think that's amazing if you go out and be the hands-on dad. So I love seeing that too, of just the involvement with everybody.
I came up with one.
Yeah.
Another one.
I just
All
wanted,
right.
came up with questions so you guys can just talk about us. Each one of your favorite things about us.
That's a good question.
I know it
Well,
is.
don't put me on the spot.
Like to be talking
My
about.
favorite thing about Summer is her determination. Like when she decides she's going to do something, she does it. And so I love that about her. It's really, I mean, when she wants something, she's going to get it. Carter, with you, it's a little bit similar. I mean, it's your work ethic, but, it's just how, spending time with you is just enjoyable, right? Like I tell people all the time, like as you get older, like you're one of my best friends. I love spending time with you. Like I worry about you all the time when you're not here because you mean so much to me in that regard, that I like, whether it's just going to the gym, playing ball, or whether we're just out in the backyard messing around. Like I legitimately enjoy my time with you because you are such a good kid.
Yeah, there's so much I could say about both of you. Summer, I hands down agree with what Aric said. I mean, I do know, like, when you put your mind to something, watch out. She's going to go after it. So I love that about you. And you're super fun. Carter, I 100% agree with what your dad said, too. I just genuinely trust you, like, as a... I know. I'm going to regret this. I know I'm going to regret saying this.
That means I get to take the Lincoln out this week.
Yeah, right. Sure. Yeah, okay. Anyway.
Lily.
No, but really, I do trust you as a young adult. Like, I believe in exactly what your teacher said from a judicial perspective, that even though we're all going to make mistakes, that's just how we learn. So that's going to happen. But your judgment, I trust it. I trust you taking the kids to the gym. I trust, when they're with you, that you're going to have them top of mind. So I never get nervous about that. And then you're super fun. I agree. Like I love that dry sense of humor where you never know if he's kidding or he's serious, because I'm kind of like that sometimes too. So I just love that. Love seeing that. You make the family fun.
Summer, you got one more? We got to wrap it up.
I forgot.
You guys went from not wanting to talk at all to this ended up being a nice little interaction.
Wait, what are we at right now?
I don't know. Time we edit, it's going to be 30, 35 minutes, yeah.
Get her
Hold on,
done.
you have to give me a second to remember what I was going to say. Oh, what's your guys' biggest accomplishment?
Oh, okay. The tables have turned. Oh my gosh. I mean, for me, I
really
like
corn.
What'd you say?
I really like.
What did he say?
We really like corn.
really
It's a
like
TikTok.
corn.
I'll show it to
my
you
gosh.
I mean, personally, it's going to sound cheesy, but this marriage is probably my biggest accomplishment.
Aww.
I mean,
Oh.
being able to get your mom to first want to date me when she was like undateable. She didn't want to date, was never going to get married. that we did and have this great family. That's probably my biggest personal accomplishment.
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, a couple of things, but I think the biggest thing is just us so focused on bringing together the crew, because it's not a walk in the park, clearly.
Oh, honey.
But no, it's fun. But I think just that part of it, of being able to focus on these 6 kids and being able to bring them together, even when it's hard and takes grit and discipline too. And just the ability for us to work together and be able to take them on fun trips and be able to provide that environment for them to hyperachieve.
Anything else?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay. Well, guys, thanks for being on the podcast. We appreciate it. We know it wasn't your favorite thing to do. Can't wait to have you on again next week.
What?
That'll do it for this week's episode of Blended, Blessed, and Always a Mess. We hope you have a great Labor Day weekend. Be safe, have fun, enjoy that final unofficial weekend of summer, and we'll see you next week. God bless.
Thank you for listening to Blended, Blessed, and Always a Mess. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and at blendedblessedalwaysamess.com.
Reach out to us on any of our social channels. We would love to hear from you. Have a great week.